one guy who earned every single penny of his contract this weekend was Megatron.
You know what, man? And that's the game we'll start out with, man. I mean, we're only going to focus on the real big headlines. And the Dallas-Detroit game, I can honestly say that. Ramon, if you're watching this video, dude, I was literally going to Facebook and say, what is your number? Because I'm like, this man is probably having a heart attack right now.
And Ramon went out on Facebook and he said now he can call his quarterback elite. And I'm like, yeah, I can't call Matt Stafford elite. I'll call Matt Stafford elite when he's no longer throwing to Megatron because at times Matt Stafford looks like Johnny Manziel. I'm going to run it around and know I can throw it to this dude. And anyone who's ever played Tecmo Bowl or Super Tecmo Bowl, when Jerry Rice, when Jerry Rice was on excellent, when his health was on excellent, it didn't matter. You could throw him the ball. And that right now, that is Megatron this season. It doesn't matter who's covering or how many are covering, throw him the ball.
You can just throw it up there and he can go get it. I mean, he made some fucking spectacular catches yesterday and fucking have a 300-yard game. I guess he set the record for amount of receiving yards in a 4-quarter game because Flipper Anderson, is it Flipper Anderson?
Yeah, Flipper Anderson for the Rams.
He has the record, but a lot of people didn't realize that record, that was a 5-quarter game. It went into overtime, and that's when he got that yardage. I mean, so Calvin Johnson has the game, regulation receiving game record, and that shit's crazy. It's just, that guy might end up being the nastiest receiver of all time, dude.
Yeah, he could be. If he continues to play like this and stays healthy, which is the key with all these guys. If you stay healthy, then you got a chance to play. My question is I'm pretty sure they re-signed him, but like, how long are you going to stay in Detroit? Because I don't have Detroit even making it to the playoffs this year. The NFC from their division's too tough.
Yeah, their division's tough, and it looks like you said, man. I will give Stafford did a smooth ass thing when he just went down and told everybody. He put everybody on the opinion that he was going to spike the ball, and he was like, "Fuck it," and just balls out and did that shit. That was great. But like going back to what you said about elite quarterback, I just think an elite quarterback is somebody who makes everybody around them better. You know what I mean?
And I couldn't, besides Burleson, name another wide receiver on their team.
Yeah, and I just think, if you take away Megatron and stuff like this, when he gets to a point, and maybe a couple years down the road, where he's making, people are coming in there, and you're seeing no-name receivers, and he's turning them into superstars, like, Manning and Brady does, and what Montana and these other quarterbacks that are Hall of Famers did, then you can say that. But right now, I think it's a little bit young for that shit, that comment.
Yeah, I don't think Matt Stafford will ever be an elite quarterback. To me, he's got too much Jay Cutler in him. He just tries to force the ball when he doesn't have, for me, he's not an elite quarterback.
Yeah. And he puts up the yards. But I'm going to tell you what, there's another quarterback that puts up a lot of yards that's just like him, and that's inconsistent, and he's one of your favorite people, and that's Phillip Rivers. And I mean, you look at that, and it's, there's a comparison there. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Phil had the week off, so this is the best Phillip Rivers has ever looked to me.